Hi guys, it's Ben Heath from Lead Guru, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to set up a Facebook Business Manager account. Now, a Facebook Business Manager account is exactly what I'd recommend you operate out of if you're going to be advertising your business on Facebook, if you're going to be marketing your products and services through Facebook, because Business Manager accounts have a lot more functionality. They make things a lot easier than just regular ad accounts, and I'm going to explain why in a bit more detail in a minute. Now, before I get into the steps of exactly how to set up a Business Manager account, which doesn't take too long, I just want to quickly mention that at the end of this video, I'm going to tell you about a free Facebook advertising resource that's all about strategy and Facebook advertising sales funnels. So I'd strongly recommend you stick around to the end of this video to hear all about that. But with that said, let's get into the steps. Let's get into the process of how to set up a Business Manager account. Now, I've actually already demonstrated this process as part of my Facebook Ads Insiders course, a course I created that's a very comprehensive Facebook advertising course. I'll actually include a link to that in the video description in case you want to check it out. But one of the videos in that shows you exactly how to set up a Business Manager account, how to add Facebook pages to it, how to add Facebook ad accounts to it, how to add people to it, how to assign assets, all the things that you might need to do later down the line on your Facebook advertising journey. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump over to that video, which shows you exactly how to do it, and then we'll jump back in a minute. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to create a Facebook Business Manager account. Now, you may already have a Facebook ad account, you may not, either way is absolutely fine, but I would strongly recommend that you operate out of a Business Manager account. There are some advantages over a traditional Facebook ad account in that it's very easy to add other people to your assets, not just your ad account, but to get access to your Facebook page, get access to your Instagram account, get access to your Facebook ad account, all these sorts of things that, you know, it may just be you and your business at the moment. You may not have a team, but at some stage you might want to do that. So it makes it much easier when you're dealing with multiple people to be able to give people access through a Business Manager account. Also makes it very easy to manage multiple assets yourself. So if you've got multiple ad accounts that you're going to be managing, perhaps for clients, if you've got, you know, different Facebook pages, you're a social media marketer, something like that, it's worth creating a Business Manager account to operate out of. So basically for everyone, I'd recommend creating a Business Manager account. Very easy to do. Facebook really guides you through it. I'm just going to show you how to do it and go through all the little steps. It can be a little bit fiddly in a second. Obviously, if you already have a Business Manager account, go ahead and skip this video. Go ahead to the next one. But for everyone else, it's worth taking a few minutes to get this done. So you want to go ahead and go to business.facebook.com. I'll include a link beneath this video. And then you want to click create account. You will need to be logged into your Facebook account, your personal Facebook account, to do this. I've just created a dummy one so that I can go through this process. Obviously, we already have a Business Manager account for our Facebook ads agency. But you want to go ahead and click create account. And now you need to come up with a name. So if I go ahead and use something like Ben's Example Business Manager, name, Buddy Heath. That's my surname's Heath, as you're probably already aware. Buddy is what my Springer Spaniel is called. So the name of this profile I set up is under my very, very spoiled Springer Spaniel. So I'm hoping it's going to let me get away with our support email address. Yeah, so it says may already exist. But that's absolutely fine. Doesn't look like it's going to stop me. So obviously pop in whatever your business manager. So just put in your the name of your business there, your name, your email address, and click next. Okay, then you need to add in your location details. So I'm going to quickly do that, but I'm going to skip ahead in the video, enter all this information. Once you've entered in your, so you guys don't see that for obvious reasons. Once you've entered in your location information, just pop your website in there and then say, you know, you're providing services or are you providing your own goods and services, and click submit. So I'm going to do that now and skip ahead. I'll see you in a second. Okay, great. So here you can see that, you know, Ben's Example Business Manager has been created. I'm going to have to confirm my email address, as with all things whenever you set them up. So I'm going to click Done, and I'm sure it's going to take me to a page now. So you can see here, look, you've got Ben's Example Business Manager. And you can see exactly how this is all set up. You can see there's only one person in here at the moment, which is obviously me. As I said, you can add multiple people in here, which is a fantastic tool. So that's the basics of the Business Manager setup. Now we need to go around about adding the individual assets. So there are three things that you can do down here. You can add pages, you can add ad accounts, and you can add people. So let's go through these in order. So let's add a page. Now you can add a page that you already own. You can add someone else's page. You can request access if, for example, you're managing it for another business, or you can create a page. Now adding a page yourself, I'm just going to click on that. I'm not actually going to do it, but you just pop in your Facebook page name. Let's say you've got a Facebook page already, you just pop in your Facebook page name or the link to it, you click add page, and then if you're an admin of that page, in your personal Facebook profile, you'll receive a notification saying, this business manager wants access to your page. You just need to approve that request. Then your page will be in this business manager and you can access it from here. I didn't want to click cancel. You can request access to someone else's page. So let's say, for example, that you're going to be managing other people's Facebook pages. If that's the sort of business you're in, then you want to click add page. Same process, enter in the page of their name. They then need to approve that access request. Fairly straightforward. And then, of course, there's create a page. So I don't have a page in here. I'm going to quickly create one and demonstrate that. So let's just go with local business or place. Ben's example page. Choose a category. Advertising and marketing is fine. Again, I'm going to enter in my information here, but I'm going to do so and skip ahead. Okay, great. So we now have a page inside the Business Manager account. Now, let's go ahead and add an ad account as well. So again, exactly the same process. Just what I said with the page, where if you've got your own, you can click add account ID, pop in your ad account ID in there, request access. Again, you will then receive a notification provided you are an admin of that ad account to approve access to add it into your business manager. Likewise, you can request access to someone else's. That's how we do it as a Facebook ads agency. We get access to their ad account. We're able to do everything in their ad account by requesting access this way. Or if you haven't run a Facebook ad before, you don't have an ad account, or you want to create a new one, just go ahead and click create ad account. So let's give this everything the same. Ben's example ad account. Time zone, I am, Europe, London. And then currency, you absolutely, by the way, just quickly, you absolutely want to make sure you get this time zone and currency right. You will not be able to change this after the fact. So if you're thinking, I'll just use dollars for now, but I'm actually going to operate out of pounds or euros or whatever, don't. Just make sure that you get this right. So I want GBP, British pounds, because I'm in the UK, and get your time zone right as well. Because if you're looking at data and you're thinking, it's... What you'll have, if you use a different time zone, for example, let's say I'm in the UK, but I was to use Pacific time in the US, 8 hours behind, what would mean is that days would end for me in the UK, but they wouldn't end in my ad account. So let's say it's like the 14th of September, for example, it would still be the 14th of September when I wake up early the next morning and I can see that. So it's not a big deal, but it just makes things a little bit more complicated. Okay, so this ad account will be used for another business or a client or my business. That's what I'm going to go ahead and select. That's obviously what most of you guys are going to select in this scenario. So it's just going to take a second. Okay. So we've just created our ad account and now we need to give people access to it. So the only person that we've got in this business manager account at the moment is Buddy Heath. If you've got more people in there, let's say, for example, with our Lead Guru business manager account, there's, a whole bunch of people in here and we provide different account managers with access to different assets. But you go ahead and select the person and then you can give permission. So you can get them to manage campaigns and view performance, or you can just do view performance if you don't want them to be able to make any adjustments. But if this is you creating this business manager account, you want to give yourself everything. So make sure that you can manage the ad account, view performance, manage the campaigns. You want to be an admin, gives you the most flexibility. And I'm kind of blocking it there, which is a little bit annoying, but that just says assign. Click assign. Well done. That has now been added in. So there we go. Now we've got page, we've got ad account, and then the final thing you might want to do is add people. Now, not everyone watching this is going to be bothered about actually adding people into their business manager. It might just be them for the time being, in which case, great. But if you do want to add other people in, it's very straightforward. You just click add people button, just like these add page, add account. And then you go ahead and pop in their name if they're a friend with you on Facebook. If they're not, then you can use the email address that they use that's associated with their Facebook profile, something like that. Pop that in there. Click the button, it will send them a request saying you've been invited to join, Ben's example business manager. They accept that and boom, they're added in. And then you can go about adding them to various assets. Once you've done that, if you do that in that order, what you want to do is you want to go to business settings. This is how you add assets to people. You can see everything's grouped in here. So you've got pages, you've got ad accounts, you've got Instagram accounts, business asset groups, all sorts. Looks very complicated. It's not. It just takes a little bit of getting used to. But let's say, for example, so you can see that this ad account that we've created, Ben's example ad account, already has Buddy Heath added. But this page, it also already has Buddy Heath added because that was the what do they call it? The lead page, the main page for this business manager. But if it didn't, you would just simply want to come in, click on Ben's example page, click add people,
and then you'd select again the people from the list and you would assign the roles. So in this case, I would want to give admin access, which gives everything. You can also do manage jobs, view earnings insights as well. Or you can just leave those blank to give people whatever level of access that they may want. Okay, so that's all fairly self-explanatory, quite easy to do. See, we've taken, 11 minutes to set up a business manager account. We've created an actual Facebook ad account as well. And we've actually created a Facebook page. We've done the whole lot in about 10 minutes. Now, obviously, you might be adding in your Facebook paging and adding in your ad account if you already have them, they exist. If you have created a new Facebook ad account, the only thing you're going to need to do is enter in billing information. So if you come into business settings and you go into billing, it's just going to take a second to load. Then all you'll need to do is obviously add in your credit card information, and Facebook will require that you do that before you go ahead and run your first Facebook ads. So I don't need to show you how to do this. I'm obviously not going to enter in any card information in here, but just want to click on add a payment method and you will see it come up from the list. Boom. Just pop in your card information, or obviously link up to PayPal, however you want to go about doing it. Fairly straightforward.
Okay, so that's it. Not a very complicated or time-consuming process to set up a business manager account. But as I said, in particular, if you're operating multiple pages, multiple ad accounts, multiple people getting access, that may not be the case now, but probably will be in the future. It's well worth doing and getting that set up. So at the beginning of this video, I mentioned that at the end of this video, which we're now at, I was going to tell you about a free Facebook advertising resource all to do with strategy and sales funnels. And that's that I've created a free training that's called 3 Killer Facebook Ad Strategies to Double or More Your Revenue. And in this training, what I've done is I've gone through 3 Facebook advertising strategies that we use as a Facebook ads agency all the time. We have used them with our clients. We implement them on a daily basis. We've generated 7+ figures with each one of these 3 strategies multiple times, sometimes even on a monthly basis. They're tried and tested. They perform really well. And I haven't just shown you how the strategies work. I've also explained which ones you should be using depending on your products and services and what you offer. Because of course, you need a different strategy if you're advertising a $30 product versus a $20,000 service. Okay, so I show you exactly how to customize your strategy for your products and services. And if you're looking for better results with Facebook advertising, I'd strongly recommend you take the time to check it out. It's about 60-70 minutes long, and I think you're going to find it really valuable, because look, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how good your targeting is, how engaging your ad creative is, if you're not using the right strategy for your products and services specifically, your Facebook ad campaigns will not work. It just simply will not work. If you use a strategy that's designed for $20,000 services and you're advertising a $30 product, which I see all the time, by the way, there's no way you're going to be able to generate a profitable return on that Facebook ad campaign. So it's the absolute foundation and building block of any Facebook advertising is the strategy. So I strongly recommend you check it out. It's completely free, and there is a link in the video description to that. Go ahead and give that a watch. And if you've got any questions, let me know. If you enjoyed this video, found it useful, I'd really appreciate it if you give it a like, give it a thumbs up, comment below to let me know if you enjoyed it. I always appreciate that. And of course, if you've got any questions, I'll answer any questions that you've got. And of course, subscribe to my YouTube channel for more Facebook advertising related content I release on a weekly basis. And if you're in this space, then you should find it really useful. Okay, that said, thanks a lot, guys, and I will talk to you soon. Bye for now.